What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry there hasn't been no videos or anything. I went out of town for my birthday and I ended up staying longer than what I was supposed to. I should have had some videos lined up, but I didn't think I was going to be gone that long. I know a lot of y'all have been probably waiting for the Beast Glove review for the Kong figure, and that will be coming up next, hopefully. So we're going to move that out the way. So what I am going to be reviewing, and I know y'all see the thumbnail, you see the title of the video. I will be reviewing the King Kong from NECA. And I will be doing this because this was actually a birthday present from a family member that asked me, will I be doing a video on this? And I said I probably will be, because I would never thought I was going to actually be picking this figure up. Give y'all a little bit of look at the box and everything. Now this is meant to be, I believe, the original King Kong from the first movie. I like this picture right here. So we do have two heads for Kong. We got more closely to the original look from the film. Then we got this savage roaring head that he comes with. Back of the box, we have like a shock looking Kong. This one's ready to fight with fists and everything. This one's beating his chest in victory. But no, this, I don't know how good it's showing up on camera, but this head right here, the shock one, is kind of just the one that kind of just got me. Especially like on the back of the box, when we look at him right here, he's all like shocked and awe. Like, type look. I kind of like that there. We're so used to getting Kongs like this, or with like the teeth shown. We don't really see one like this. Now, I know I'm late to reviewing this. Like I said, I never had this. Never thought I would actually end up getting one. So I'm happy that my family member did pick this up and everything for me. So I'm going to go and get this out of its cardboard prison, and I'll be right back. Alright, it's the next day for me, but for y'all, it's just been like a few seconds. I ended up having to do something for this figure, because when I got him out of the package, it couldn't move. It wouldn't do nothing. I couldn't even move anything. It was like this right here, trying, and I didn't want to break it. So I tried the hairdryer. Didn't work. Best thing I could do, it was to put in a pot of boiling water, and that actually worked. You do that for like a few minutes if it needs it. Now, grant, this guy really needed it, so it was in there for about 2 to 3 minutes. No issues ended up happening, so that was a good thing. And then I had to let it sit overnight because of all the water getting in the joints and everything. And it does still feel a little damp, but I don't think there's any water. No, so it's dry. It just still feels that damp feeling. But as y'all can see, I just moved them a little bit, but we'll get into the articulation here in a second. I want to talk about like what we see right here. So right here, we have an awesome figure of King Kong from the original movie. It looks like, now the head sculpture looks like this. The other one, we'll talk about that when we get into the accessories. I'm a little bit jumping around right now. I'm sorry. But right here, let's talk about some hidden details, or not really hidden, but we do have some scarring on him. Now, Grant, I don't know if you want to call this scarring, because these are freshly cut wounds on him because of the damage that is still on there and everything. And I'm trying to see on the head, because I don't know if y'all can see it that well, but it is 3 scratch marks on his eye right here. On the other side, it's not, but whatever he was fighting. Oh, never mind. There's another scratch mark. It's just kind of blended in with the wrinkles on his above his mouth, but there are 3 marks right here as well. Couldn't see that for a second there. And that's going to do it for all the scars or scratches that he has, because there's none on the back or on the arms. I would have thought he would have had like a mark or something on his arms or legs, but I guess not. Now, looking at his color, we're looking at a dark bluish gray for the face, chest, hands, and feet. For the fur on him, we're looking at a light brown, dark brown, and also with black wash all over the figure, and some spots just having black spots on there, like on the back and the arms. Or that's just on the one arm, actually, because this one is just lightly brown, dry brushed. While this side did not get none, so that's that, I guess. And for the head, we are looking at, now, granted, his eyes, I don't know how good y'all can see this, but his eyes are bright. I don't know how good it's shown on camera, but these are bright red eyes right here. Just the eye itself. The pupil looks to be like a brown, but the eye is just, trying to see. Maybe if I zoom in, y'all can see it better. Yeah, there we go. Y'all can see it better. What's up with these pink eyes? Did y'all's have this? If y'all have this figure, let me know if y'all's has pink eyes as well. And also, I like how they did add the gloss varnish for the eyes and inside the mouth to make it that more realistic look. But granted, on the face and all the skin parts got the gloss on it, while the rest of it did not. Let's get out of zoom real quick. Now let's go on and talk about his articulation, since now we do have it. The head can rotate if you want all the way around, can go side to side, up, up and down, not bad. Now the arms, we got a bit of going up all the way, so we can have him in a T pose. For biceps can rotate all the way around. We do have a double jointed elbow joint, so we can go pretty good inwards and straight out. And for the hands, we do have a hinge joint, so there is where we can rotate it, but because of the fur, it does get in the way. But we can still work past that, and we can go down and up. And if you hear something in the background, I got a jet flying over the house right now. And y'all can probably hear that where I live at. They want to fly all the way down where they're almost scraping the treetops. Man, if Kong was actually outside right now, he would be able just to raise his hands up and just smack them out of the sky because how low they want to fly. Worst thing is, when they go over, my house actually vibrates and almost feel like it's going to fly over and everything, or like fall apart. But that it is what it is, I guess. Now for the waist, we can go down with a good ab crunch and go back pretty far, so he can stretch pretty good. Now for the legs, it's something that I'm not really used to anymore because of all the other figures, but this has the little I forget what you would call that, but it has like this cranking sound where the joints will lock in, but they can go out, in, up, down, and that's about it. The arms don't have that for some reason. I'm surprised that the shoulders did not get that, but the thighs did. Now the knees are just like the elbows. They are both double jointed. Not double jointed, double hinged right here. And now for the foot, it's on a swivel as well, just like the hands, but its swivel is actually going from the front to the foot. So back here it is nothing, and nothing's on the going like through it right here. So it's just an empty spot until you get right here. That means you can get this foot to go all the way back like this. If you want to pose them jumping or not, you can, or running. Now I gotta try and get the foot back into place. But like I said, some of these joints are still a little tight. But now since that one seems like it's gotten really nicely, I think the glue or something got up in there when they were making this and hindered the movement. But now we got fully spinning foot. And this side does not, so it does not want to do it. See if I can loosen it up on camera. Yep, there we go. This one can do it now. So that's all. Is that it's the joints are really tight in there, and they probably got some type of I'm trying to think what the word is, but it's mostly where the more plastic or something from the joint where they're supposed to shave it off gets stuck to it. But there we go. We got it straight. Now let's move on to his accessories. Going moving back. Oh yeah, if you do pose them leaning forwards, don't pose them sideways, because I don't know if it's just mine or everyone's, but you got this lump back here. But you can fix that by just having him with his back straight. Unless you want him forwards, roaring downwards, or just leaning forwards. Just have him facing forwards and not on the side. Alright, for accessories, we have a good looking roaring head right here. And we also do have the scars or scratch marks on this head, so it ain't like that one's got it, but then we get this one right here that doesn't. And that just looks a little bit better. Now we just got a like roar, like it just a casual roaring head right on that one. And then right here we have just, he means business roaring head, like he's just peed off and tired of everything. Or just roaring for just victory or whatever you want to use them for. And then we also have extra hands, or open hands actually. Now they're not like what we normally would see, like a pair of like relaxed hanging down hands. These are more like grabbing, or kind of, they could probably be like relaxed hands too. I guess you could say that. For this figure, we'll say that. But these are just multiple hands, so we can grab with both of them, or we could do like this, have them like this. Oh my goodness, I got an idea. We put these on there, and we have them say excellent. Yes, excellent. And there goes another jet. If y'all hear it in the background, I'm sorry. Yep. There it was. It's gone past, but we can still hear the sound from it. Alright, next, I don't know if you could count this as an accessory because it's part of the box, but we do have this nice cutout of the forest or jungle. And I would count this as an accessory because it came out of the box. Unless you end up just tossing this piece, that's up to you. I kind of will be keeping this because we can actually get some nice pictures with him inside there, or for other monsters to be sent in there. That's kind of nice to get that. We don't normally get this anymore unless you can find certain figures that does get this type of thing. There's nothing on the back. It's just a cardboard picture. But I kind of like these. So we're going to move this out the way. Alright, now we're going to just easily switch out the accessories. Now, when doing this, you're going to want to grab the figure by its chest area, or just grab it by near the joint and just pop the head off. And then we're going to try and get this on here. There we go. Oh, apparently that won't go on there. Okay, I can see already there's some stuff I don't know how good y'all can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. As you can see inside. There's some kind of like some glue or something up in there, right here on the wall part. But I'm curious, why does this say head 1? Why the head that came with already on there says head 2? Wouldn't this be head 1 because it already was on the figure? Then this would be head 2 or head 1? I just saw that. Yeah, and this side does not have that stuff on the inside of it, so I'm guessing that's something that was blocking it. Go and get out of zoom. Let's let me see real quick. Let's get our X-Acto knife. See if we can clean some of that stuff out of here. Up there he goes. Yeah, say that had all that stuff. As y'all can see, you can see that glue was on there. I don't know why I keep saying C a bunch of times now. I'm sorry if that's bothering any of y'all. I'm sorry about that. All right, there we go. And apparently that... All right, now we got all the way on there. That was kind of a little bit of a pain to do. But it's on there and it looks a little bit better. Now, let's go and try these hands. Now, Grant, I think the best way to do this for this type of figure is to grab right here. Grab close to it. And these should just pop right off. And there we go. All right, now we got some open hands, ready to grapple or pick up a rock or something, or just to chase the islanders or the I'm trying to think what you call them, not soldiers, but the crew of the ship. There we go. Now he's ready to go after them. Having a little bit too much fun with this now. All right, let's go on pop. See how easily that comes off. Ooh, y'all hear that pop? Why couldn't the other head do that? Now that's a horrifying sight right there. If y'all saw this in a dark alley, would y'all walk towards it or run away? I would probably just run. Especially with seeing the eyes like that. But it does look kind of like the stop motion figure that was for the film, especially with this head sculpt on there. Now let's do some size comparison. I'm going to just keep the hands on for right now. So right here, what I'm going to be size comparison him with is some other apes. And right here is the SH Monster Arts Kong. And he is dwarfed by the King Kong. By a lot. Next, we have... Now, granted, this guy is not standing fully up. This was the best way I could pose him in his regular stance. And that is Scar King. And Scar King is dwarfed as well. Even if I had him standing straight up, he would not come towards him whatsoever. In size, I meant. he would only be able to reach up to about shoulder height to him. Because him standing up is about, I think it was 7 inches or maybe a little bit over. And him being 8 inches or more, he wouldn't be able to. Next, we have a Playmates, and because it's already still right out here, we have One Eye. Try and stand him up real quick for y'all. And he only comes like this. I wonder what would happen if something like this showed up in the Monsterverse. Like, I'm talking about a great ape that was actually like this tall towards the other ones. Granted, this guy wouldn't really count. It would be more like, for this one and the collection that I have, looking up at that. I think Kong can still take him. Maybe. Now, I'm just having a little bit of fun with y'all. Alright, for the last thing to size him up with, since this King Kong was mostly fighting dinosaurs, I do have one dinosaur that kind of scales with him in a way, and that is the John Hammond collection. Hopefully I said that right, Carnotaurus. And that was One Eye falling off camera. I think these two kind of size pretty well. Grant, he should be a little bit shorter, but with this size and scale, I think it kind of works. Now, Grant, I kind of ended up getting this guy for a couple reasons, but also, if y'all know about the King Kong game that came out, there was a Carnotaurus in that game. Grant, before y'all roast me in the comments, yes, I know this is not the same King Kong from the game line or the comics. I know that, but Grant, we could still take out that head and put this head on. It almost works for that, but that Carnotaurus ended up having fur on it. So basically, it was like a woolly Carnotaurus. Unless that thing actually had a name and I missed it. I don't know. I just know that it was one of the side bosses or mini bosses that you come across in the game. But these two kind of do size pretty well. Instead in length, but I think in size, they work. So we're going to move him out the way. Now, I hope everybody did enjoy this little bit of an unboxing and reviewing of King Kong. And I'm so happy that I ended up getting this. Thank you to the family member that ended up getting this for me for my birthday. And I hope to see everybody next time.